My last question, and I'll make it of you, then let Senator Wicker have an opportunity. I just want to go back over the nuclear waste or the used fuel issue. I mean, you're saying, as I understand it, from an engineering point of view, that it is safe to store used nuclear fuel for a period of time. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And that it can be stored on site. Is that right?
It can be stored anywhere. It's been stored on site for the last several decades.
And for how long could it be safely stored?
Well, 100 years. But by that time, we're going to be recycling it. And utilities that are now so anxious to get it off their land are going to be bidding each other to get this valuable material back again, because it is the material that isn't fissionable. There are all sorts of very interesting rare earths and things like that. It's a tremendous resource.
So if we build 100 new nuclear power plants in 20 years, or if we begin to build smaller ones of 125 megawatts and had 400 new nuclear power plants, the question of safely storing the used nuclear fuel on site is, so far as you're concerned, not an issue.
You can go to two different places for the answer on that. If you go to the scientists whose job it is to come up with problems and who don't have any work to do if they can't find problems, you'll find that there are a lot of problems. But if you go out into the real world, who do you know that's ever been hurt by nuclear waste? Where is there any instance where nuclear waste has hurt the environment? The very virulent anti-nuclear activist Sheldon Novick, who wrote the Careless Atom and the Electric Wars and so forth, he said nuclear waste is no more dangerous than many types of industrial waste. So we've got a couple of hundred of these total. If you go through the whole thing, about 6,000 of these casks with some material in it, and you should get an OSHA sticker that says "Do not eat the ceramic," because if you don't eat it, it isn't going to hurt you. It sits there in that can, and there are a lot of things you shouldn't eat, and that's just one of them.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rockwell.